Yeah, we're at Meat Hook's House of Wax. That's where we left off.
Meat Hook's House of Wax. It says Wax Show. I wonder if they're showing Mad Wax, Beehive Warrior.
Still would be awesome. Even Zidane was better than Cloud. I'm slow on the draw today. I shouldn't try to clarify anymore. By the time I finish typing, the discussion has moved on already. At least there is game sound, so that's good. FF7 had Mr. T, which was amusing. It's not really Mr. T, but he is a Mr. T lookalike. They make up in FF8 by having Quistis in it, though. Almost like a badass librarian. Suddenly, Hongiana. Totally. Apparently now we can open Meat Hook's front door. Or can we? It's loading. It's like with the chess players. It's a little bit stuck here. Hey, Goblin. Just give it a moment. It'll figure itself out. I hope. Any day now, game. There. Technical difficulties. Godbrush forgot how to open the door, yeah? Oh, Meat Hook's House of Wax. Hopefully now we can get on through the door.
It's Meat Hook's place.
Can you open the door?
I'm not picking that up.
So could you open it up? I hope this is not a constant bug that's going to prevent me from finishing the game. Also, is my microphone a little bit lower than normal? It needs to be. Will he do his tattoo routine? We have no idea. Any day now, game. You could let Guybrush in. So, how's everybody doing? Having a good time? Having a grand old time? Enjoying your day? I'm looking it up if it is. I'm not looking for a walkthrough, I'm looking for a bug. Not hints, not solutions. Won't get off the raft. Apparently it's a problem. I do have an idea. My idea is, first we make sure those work. And then we just leave. We'll come back here later. Like in 2 seconds. I'll just leave the screen, come back. Could be the loading and saving that's that's causing the problem here. So let's see if this helps. If not, I don't know what to do. But it's known that this game doesn't work with modern computers that well. Even with the emulator, it doesn't work. It's a known bug. A known very buggy game. I mean, back in the day, it didn't work properly. It's one of the reasons why people don't like this game that much. It's got a lot of bugs. But it was a new engine that they were trying out, and it was their failure. Wonder if the Steam version is any more stable. I think the Steam version would be the most unstable of them. Steam doesn't care about these old games. They just take an emulator, stamp it on there, and that's it. They don't do any updates or anything. You have to do everything yourself. Because they just want to sell the games. But GOG does all the work to make sure everything works properly. But the only problem with the GOG version of this game is that I couldn't alt-tab out of the game to set it up for the OBS. So I have to get the residual VM myself and play the game through that. But it's known that it's not a stable emulator either. There we go, that helped. See? Just had to leave the screen and come back. Technical difficulties are over. Now we can continue.
I wonder if he recycles these candles in his art.
Might, even though it's not the kind of wax you use.
Yeah, I wonder what that is.
Can we
I'm
pick it
not
up?
picking that up.
Why not?
I can't use this.
Well, you could if you wanted to.
Wouldn't the molten wax slide down the face of the canvas if it were on the easel?
Oh, amateurs.
Well, if you put it on the ground, it won't. I mean, it's not like, you know, a real painting.
Meat Hook. Once a nasty pirate, now a salty old wax painter.
You know, he's also got a nice mustache and a beret. A real Frenchman.
Yeah, I wonder what that is.
It's colored wax, apparently. Come on, Guybrush, get into the game.
A box full of grenade canisters.
Don't be silly. Those are cans of special coloured wax.
Oh, I knew that. It reminds me of dolphin-free tuna advertisements.
Ah, it is a dolphin. Now, the Monkey Island experience must have had really had an effect on him. Probably. I'm sure it had an effect on Carla and Otis, the things that never happened.
More fun than a barrel full of wax. He sure does have a lot of barrels full of stuff in here.
Well, he needs a lot of wax for his art. Hey, Madeline. You should grow an epic mustache like him. Mine doesn't grow any bigger. It only goes downwards from here. Meaning that my mustache would be in my mouth if I let it grow. And I would not want that. It's Jamie Heineman. True. Except this is more epic of a Jamie Heineman because he's got hooks for hands. Could you not wax it? No, it's not long enough. But if I really would let it grow like that, I would look silly. Very, very silly. So the answer, just the total answer, would be no. Maybe Mythbusters wouldn't have been cancelled with Jamie had that too. Do you have the fish finger mustache? I have those. Not really sure what you mean by that.
Meat hook.
Guybrush, I'd heard you were killed by a giant clam.
Clam? Also, you have an eye patch as well today? Huh.
There's not a clam alive or dead that can defeat Guybrush Threepwood, although you'd be surprised how many have tried.
No doubt. What brings you to my little corner of melee, old pal?
Kalapuikko, mitä enemmän kasvattaa, se kalapuikko vaan paksuuntuu. Ei muuta muotoa. Joo. Se on mun viikset on just sellaista. It's pretty much it's a Finnish expression of a fish finger mustache that it just keeps growing and getting thicker, but it doesn't change shape.
What's with all the candles?
I use them to create me art.
Your art? I didn't know you had an art.
Oh, yes. As a child, I was one of the foremost watercolor painters in the Tri-Island area. See? Here are me old paintbrushes.
Cool.
Nice.
I love painting, but after I lost me hands in the accident, I just sort of drifted into piracy. I didn't really like being a pirate. What else could I do? I was a painter with no hands.
But now you're a painter with hooks for hands!
I thought we could catch up on old times.
Like what?
How did you and Carla and Otis?
Escape from Monkey Island.
Trademark.
Same way you did, of course.
On Herman's hidden pirate ship?
Herman had a ship? That jerk never told us.
Me neither.
Guess we didn't escape the same way you did.
Herman didn't have a ship. There was no hidden ship. You came back on the rowboat or something like that. Actually, the ship was still fine. Unless the continuation on this game is that you shot the sea monkey and it sank. Then you used the rowboat that was on the shore. They really didn't play the previous games, did they? See why I hate this game? The retconning is bullshit.
If you didn't use Herman's ship, how did you?
Escape from Monkey Island.
Trademark.
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh,
Good.
come on.
No.
Good, because I don't want to know what their version of it is.
Whatever happened to your parrot?
You mean the beast? Oh, he died.
Hunger?
Loneliness. A parrot without someone to talk to is a sad parrot.
That actually is true. In real life, they don't like being lonely. Gray beard is a mark of valor and wisdom. And also you can use the shout, the voice. Everybody's just talking about beard and mustache today.
Do you still do that thing you do?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, that funny thing you do. Come on, do the funny thing you do.
I still don't know what you're talking about.
You know, that thing you do with the talking and the face.
The tattoo routine.
If you don't want to do the funny thing, just say so.
What are you talking about?
You know, the thing with the tattoo.
Oh, you mean this?
Hello, Guybrush.
That's it.
Please never do that again.
On second thought, I really don't have time to reminisce.
Fine by me.
Because the,
What do you want to talk about?
the animation didn't work properly and it looked horrifying.
So how did you end up painting with wax?
Well, after me traumatic experience on Monkey Island,
Trademark.
Sorry.
I decided that I didn't want to be a pirate no more, and resolved to return to the world of art. Well, to make a long story short,
Too late.
one night I discovered that I could create paintings from the wax drippings of coloured candles impaled on me hooks. Since then, I have been known to art lovers everywhere as Meat Hook, Master of Wax.
That's the silliest story I've heard in hours.
Quite smart. Not silly. It's very smart. Because he doesn't have hands. You can use hooks. Hooks for hands to hold the candles. Easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Better than holding a brush. Or something like that.
Do you sell a lot of these wax dripping paintings?
They're selling like wildfire, which is ironic,
Why?
because if you put them next to a wildfire, they melt.
The humor of the artistic elite has always escaped me.
This imposter is not Meat Hook. So many things wrong. I don't know what you mean, Eldritch.
I'm looking for something called the ultimate insult. I could use your help.
How can I help?
Do you have any idea what the ultimate insult is?
Not a clue. Maybe you should ask the old voodoo lady. She's good with stuff like that.
Been there, done that.
Do you know what the ultimate insult looks like?
Nope.
I'm looking for Grandpa Marley's 4th wedding present.
Why?
Because it'll help me find the island of the pieces of the ultimate insult.
That's funny.
Why?
Many years ago, when I was a child prodigy using conventional watercolors, Grandpa Marley hired me to paint him a map of the Tri-Island area.
You
He
knew?
said it was going to be a wedding present for his granddaughter. Unfortunately, he left for Australia before I finished it.
Where's that painting today?
I don't know. When I began working with wax, I painted over all my old watercolors. I just couldn't stand looking at them anymore. I think I covered Marley's map with some sort of landscape. That's all I can remember, though.
Do you still have it?
Oh, no. My waxy creations are sold faster than I can produce them. Marley's map could be anywhere by now.
Great.
Darn.
We gotta go look for it.
Do you think that the map you painted for Grandpa Marley is really the 4th wedding present?
It seems likely.
And you really don't know where it is?
All I know is that it's out there, somewhere, with a beautiful waxy landscape painted over it.
Waxy landscape. Gotcha.
I think I'll plumb this ultimate insult mystery on my own.
Okay. Anything else?
Nothing important. Go back to what you were doing.
Thanks.
At least he was helpful in some ways.
This paintbrush seems pretty solid.
There. Got a paintbrush.
This paintbrush seems pretty solid, but I've got nothing to paint on. I wonder if he recycles these candles in his art. This could be any one of a million places on these islands. It could be in my own backyard for all I know.
It is your backyard.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Now that was a good joke. Your bad pun is not even read out. Yeah, because it's bad. If you could grow a full beard, would you want one? Nope. I'll just stick to my mustache. And that's it. Don't need a beard. Alright, so now we're just gonna go and look for a painting. A waxy painting. Landscape. Question is, where the heck are we going to find that?
Good afternoon, citizen. I'm Malay Island Governor Elaine Marley, and it has recently come...
Nobody cares. even if it is the worst Monkey Island, I still couldn't call this a bad game. Well, as a game, not so bad. It's got some witty puzzles here and there and all that. But story-wise, it's super bad. Continuation, super bad.
The style of this painting, it seems very meat hooky.
I wonder if that's the one that I...
There's some sort of mechanical stuff under the water that's making these boats go.
What could we use there to plug it up? How do you?
That's a good idea, but it doesn't look sturdy enough to jam the mechanism, and I'd hate for it to break.
Paintbrush?
What is this? The boats, they are stopped.
Uh-oh. I better move before he sees what I did.
What in the name of Eiffel? Oh, here is the problem. Some smarter Alec has jammed the works.
Brass monkey.
That's Monkey Monkey!
Beastie Boys somewhere?
I wonder if all French chefs are issued pictures of the Eiffel Tower when they travel abroad.
Kinda early for that.
Fishy. To make the Bar special alligator roll, take 2 slices raw alligator. Ugh, that's pretty gross. To make the Bar special alligator roll.
I want you to read it, man.
That's pretty gross.
Pick it
I
up.
don't want that recipe. Elaine might get her hands on it.
Nobody ill but the chickens. They're
Sacre
here.
fou! What are you doing in my kitchen?
Looking for a menu. What are the specials?
Out! Out! Out!
To make an alligator roll, just push it down a hill. Bait him, Tish. Sacre fou.
Oops, sorry.
What are you saying sorry for? Stop walking in place! Don't get stuck now, you moron! That's not me doing that. He's stuck. Hey, Jup. Welcome to the broken game of, whatever this is. I really need to save every time that I do something, apparently. Come on, fix yourself. Guybrush! I got no choice. I got a freaking load. Load the game from the previous place. What a broken piece of shit this game is. I'm serious. Nothing but a big broken piece of shit. It really goes to show that they hadn't honed the engine at all. So many... Will you go through already? Engine is much better in Grim Fandango, but here, so many bugs and such.
Yeah, I wonder what that is. Meat Hook. Once a nasty pirate, now a salty old wax painter. Meat Hook!
Guy, bro, I don't...
Rumors of my death have been greatly exaggerated.
Not to mention celebrated.
What?
Oh, nothing. What brings you to my humble loft, old friend?
Celebrated.
I thought,
Like,
how
say
on her?
Hermit, I...
If you, oh,
No,
whatever.
you...
Hunger? Do you? You know, come on. If you,
What?
you know.
Ow!
Hello, Guybrush.
That's it.
Yeah, that's
second-
still
fine.
creepy.
What?
Oh.
Your art?
Oh, see?
Nice paintbrush.
Nice.
Bucket.
I love... I...
So,
Well,
sorry.
I decided that I'd... Well,
Too late.
see
That's the. Do you
this.
Why?
Because... What?
The humor. I'm.
Ow.
Do you?
Not...
Do you know?
No.
I'm.
What?
Because. Why?
Man, grab me.
Where's-
When I...
Do you? Don't. Do you?
Hey,
And
oh,
I think.
oh.
Not.
There. Gone through all that again. Pick that up. Too bad we can't get the bucket. Thank everything for skip. Uh-huh. And also, save. There. Save. Sometimes just getting out of areas or into areas feels like a chore because the pathfinding is so finicky. You hit one pixel and you divert into a different direction. Like a completely different direction. Like goes 180. So let's see what we need to do in the kitchen. Let's get there, that is.
The style of this painting. It seems very meat hooky. That's an incredibly poopy looking beverage.
Can we pick that one up?
Nah, real pirates don't drink anything that pretty.
What is this? The bo-
Uh-oh.
Kinda
I
looks
better
like
move before
Mario.
he sees what I did.
It's the mustache.
Sorry.
No, Guybrush!
What in the name of Eiffel? Oh, here is the problem. Some smarter Alec has jammed the works. So help me if I find out who did this.
Don't help me, please. No need to help me.
Warm. It's a pot full of fishy liquid. Fishy. I don't want to get fish stew stains on my pants. No, I've had enough citric acid for a while.
Is there anything we can take from here?
I don't think I'll be baking any pastries anytime soon. I'll bet you could fit a body in these sacks. So what are you gonna do tomorrow night? The same thing we do every night. Try to take over the Caribbean.
Nice. Apparently the rat is brain.
Sacre
Or
bleu.
maybe it's painting.
What are you doing in my kitchen?
Besides, they weren't rats, they were mice.
I was just looking for the
Hey,
bathroom.
Out,
Spaghetti!
out, out!
Oh crap, I just remembered this puzzle sacre bleu, it's hard. Yeah. I don't remember it, but I think that's why I don't remember it, because I usually repress bad things. I repress bad things from my memory. A live stream of Leisure Suit Larry 2 would be nice, and I know that's a great game. I played it already. I thought I did it years ago. Played all of the... Not all of them, but I played Leisure Suit Larry 1, 2, 3, and 7. I've done King's Quest 1 to 6, and Space Quest 1 to 5. So yeah, I've done a lot of Sierra games. What do you mean save? I don't need to save. Sacre Blue. Would you consider a restream? I'll think about it.
Oh, mon Dieu!
Mon Dieu!
Uh-oh. I better move before he sees what I did.
That's exactly how it's pronounced, especially when he's French. Mon Dieu!
Sacre bleu! I do not understand. Why do the boats keep stopping? What are these brushes doing here?
Maybe there's a painter gone mad. Haven't thought of that.
Ugh, no way. Who knows what kind of crevices it's been in.
God damn, this is hard to navigate in here. Can we not look at the boat? I would like to look at the boat! Fine.
I'm not touching someone else's food. I don't want that recipe. Elaine might get her hands on it. It's nailed down. If this was bigger, it would make a really boring water slide.
Vichyssoise! Why do you still molest my kitchen?
Health inspector, we have to have a talk about sanitation.
Get out of my kitchen!
I mean, you do have a rat there. A dead one, so... That is against regulation. I wonder how I can get to that freaking painting. As for Larry 1, I'm probably one of the only people who prefers the 87 version over the 91 remake. Has more nostalgic value for me. I prefer the original too. It feels better to type stuff too instead of clicking madly. I prefer the original as well. Do we really need to do here?
I gave up raw pig a long time ago.
Good, because it's not good for you.
These bar stools have flowers on them. Somehow that just doesn't seem right. I'll just sit over here. Excuse me, miss.
I'll be right with you. Why don't you have a seat first?
I don't wanna. All I wanna do is get that picture.
Hey, hey, don't touch that. That's an expensive collectible.
So I have to somehow get rid of her? I think I need to do something with the food. LSL Reloaded was nice in its own way, but the original will always be special.
I don't think she'd like that.
Abomination of nature, indeed. Wender sounds like the super cheery cutie pie in Green Fandango, because it is the same voice actress. That's one. Hi, Manny! I love her. She's great in Green Fandango. Always on the sugar. Oh no, looks like she got to the sugar again. What was her name? No, it wasn't Lola. Lola was a different character. Lupe? I think it was Lupe.
Uh-oh. I better move before he sees what I did.
I do not understand. Why do the boats keep stopping? What are these brushes doing here?
Alright, let's, where is it? Dog?
No, my grog. No, my grog.
Man.
No, my grog.
There we go.
Sacre bleu!
Sacre bleu! I'm fine! Sacre bleu! Bleu, bleu, bleu!
Mon vichyssoir! Why do you still...
I think I lost my tour group.
Get out of my kitchen before I make ye sushi de jour!
Oh, that was an easy fix. Okay. So we need to do something with the monkeys as well. So we put the grog into the stove last. But what can we do with the monkeys? I don't have any bananas.
They're cheap, crummy, mass-produced wooden chopsticks.
I don't really have anything else to put it or use or do anything. Had to look her up, but Lupe was the right name indeed, but the actress didn't voice act in this game though. Huh. I guess she just sounds exactly like Lupe. I mean, she's got the same kind of tone in some parts, right? Brass Benunky. I wonder if there's something at the harbor that I've missed. Other than the grog.
I wonder where the harbor mistress went. Hello? Anyone home?
Oh, hi, Guybrush.
Otis, what are you doing in there?
That's a good question.
Never mind. I'm pretty sure I don't want to know.
Huh.
Hello there.
What do you want?
Otis and the harbor mistress? Yeah.
Don't you ever take a break?
Of course not. Not when anyone is looking, anyway.
How goes the election here on Melee?
Fine, I suppose. It looks like Mr. Charles is ahead in the polls, which is good for me. His campaign promises include a new job title for yours truly.
And that will be exactly what?
Why aren't you voting for Elaine Marley?
Has she come by here and told me what a great job I'm doing? No. Has she come by here and promised me a promotion? No. All she's done is send her dorky husband down here to harass me for a ship.
Mr. Charles is really LeChuck. You know, the ghastly zombie ghost pirate.
I'm really getting tired of all this negative campaigning. LeChuck is dead. Mr. Charles has a solid record as a normal human being. Besides, weren't you the one that killed LeChuck?
Yeah, 3 times, but...
See? Lies and distortions.
Yeah, but true evil never dies.
Is that all this election is to you? A promotion?
Oh, no. It's about economic growth. Social programs for the underprivileged, healthcare and education. Who am I kidding? Of course it's about my impending promotion.
And your doom as well.
I just remembered I don't like to discuss politics with strangers.
Fine by me.
I don't like to discuss politics. Period.
It's about the ship.
Don't tell me you damaged it. I'd hate to have to fill out all that paperwork.
No, it's fine, but it's still pink.
Live with it, pirate boy. I'm beginning to think you aren't confident enough in your masculinity to handle sailing a pink ship.
Are you?
What did you say?
Nothing. No, it's fine, but I need to keep it a while longer.
That's not a problem. Keep it as long as you want. When you bring it back, I have to fill out paperwork, and I'd just as soon put that off.
It's fine, except the transom shimmies in a following sea.
Oh, we'll get our ship mechanics right on that, Mr. Threepwood.
Sure, now she gets my name right. Never mind, it's perfect.
Glad to hear it.
Never mind, I've got important business to attend to. Probably a good idea to keep a couple of those near the grog machine. Nobody needs saving at the moment.
So is our ship somewhere here around? In the harbor? Ah, Mr. I. Cheese is still here.
My semi-competent navigator.
Aye.
Jeez.
Aye.
Lonnie.
Hey there, Mr. Cheese.
Aye.
How are things down here?
Quiet. Too quiet.
What's Carla complaining about?
Oh, she and Otis played a round of insult, rock, paper, and scissors to see who would have to clean the scuppers. She lost.
There's no such thing as an illywhacker.
That's what I tried to tell that Australian jerk, but it didn't work for me either.
Apparently, there is.
Where did Otis wander off to now?
Oh, he's around here somewhere. I told him not to leave the shipyards.
He didn't. He's sleeping in the shack.
There's something else I need to tell you about the scum bar.
Now what?
Actually, never mind.
What? That Australian land developer? I knew that would happen if I left town.
It's worse.
How so?
It's been turned into a foofy French-Hawaiian-Japanese fusion restaurant.
Ah!
There's something I need to tell you about the scum bar.
What might that be?
It's doing fine. Nothing to worry about.
That's what I like to hear.
You shouldn't worry about losing the scum bar.
Why not?
You still got this navigating job to fall back on.
Yeah, for another 2 whole acts.
How do you know it's 2 more acts? Have you read further in the script? Cheater.
You'll never guess what I found out about that Charles L. Charles character.
What?
He's actually LeChuck in disguise.
How about that?
Aren't you surprised that Charles L. Charles is really LeChuck?
Are you kidding? That was foreshadowed from the start.
Stay on target.
Have you ever heard of something called the ultimate insult?
It wouldn't have anything to do with being beaten in insult arm wrestling by a spaghetti-armed pirate wannabe, would it?
No.
And I don't know nothing about it.
Okay.
I should get back to work now.
Work? Is that what you call it?
Well, it is hard work, you know.
It's pink. That's the second most beautiful figurehead I've ever seen. Hey, she's got pierced ears. Why would anyone put earrings on a ship's figurehead? I'm not picking that up. I'm not sure how I'd use this.
Oh well. I also noticed that the door over here is open. Or this gate seems to have an opening. But apparently I can't walk to it. Nope. Can't get there. Oh well. I doubt they didn't have anything important anyway. Well, back to the puzzle of getting the painting in the scum bar by the Lua bar. This puzzle has started annoying me even more than the time paradox in the swamp. Give me painting. Yes, that music is very Sid Meier's pirate-ish. What was the blue thing? What blue thing? The blue thing is what we need. But we need to get the map to find the island where the blue thing is that we need to make the ultimate insult. The blue thing is the fourth item to make the ultimate insult. Do you know what the blue thing is? Nope. We don't know what it is. We only know that it's blue and we need it. So I heard they made another How to Train Your Dragon movie. I loved the first one. Second one was okay. I hope this one will be better. I haven't seen any of them. We know that it's blue, and it's a thing, and it's on an island that we need to get to. And the map is in the painting that we are trying to attempt to get. Missing out there, fantastic. I'll highly recommend you watch the first one. I do imagine he'd get a crink in his neck by looking over so sharply like that. Nah, not Guybrush. He's a cartoony character. I need a drink. So what can we use on the monkeys? Maybe the chopsticks? To do this again.
Sacre bleu! I do not understand. What? What?
I don't think so. Brass monkey.
That funky monkey.
That funky monkey. Chopsticks?
Those things really don't go together.
The pen?
Those things really don't go together.
I have no idea.
No, my grog.
Who wishes swap?
Okay, I'm leaving.
Get up!
I'm guessing I have to stop the conveyor belt at a perfect time so that the ship will be at the end over at the kitchen, so we can do something with the boat. Not really liking the French accent, guys. Well, accent. Because it's a very fake French accent. Nice faces on the tikis there. At least I'm assuming that's what I need to do. Try to time it so that the boat over at the kitchen stops. So we can do something with that. And how the hell do you know when to stop this? The idea to tamper with the boat by putting some wrong kind of food doesn't sound like a good idea, yeah? I mean, the only way I can think of getting that painting is that we get rid of everybody. Or the other way is that if we can use a boat, we just ride it out here. And while we ride the boat, we snatch the painting along the way. That's another thought. I just don't know if I'm warm or cold with this idea. Hint, hint. But see, Eldritch seemed to remember this puzzle. Using grog in the steam machine only stopped the cold, but in a way. Am I anywhere close to do anything with the boats on the conveyor belt? Or is that a moot point? Warm. Okay, so we do need to stop it at the appropriate time. I just don't know how to time it. No, we can only get bait from Looker Island, and we are not there anymore.
Uh-oh, I better move.
Sacre bleu! I do not understand. Why do the boats keep stopping? What are these brushes?
Darn it. I mean, he doesn't look at the boat at all here, so I'm expecting that we need to stop the boat somewhere around here.
If this was bigger, it would make a really boring water slide. It's nailed down. If this was bigger, it would make a really boring water slide.
Why'd you jump?
Move this soir!
Looking.
Get up!
I don't like this puzzle. I really don't like this. Am I missing an item? I'm feeling I'm missing an item. I don't see how you can control where the boat stops. Well, last time when I stopped the boat, it was a little bit closer to the bend. So it feels like it's kind of like a timing puzzle. But I'm also feeling that I am missing something. Something very important. By the way, how's the microphone? Does it sound good? You haven't tried doing some things in this bar. You got all you need, and also be right back getting snacks. What kind of things?
No, my grog. No, my grog. I don't think she'd like that. No, my grog. I don't think she'd like that.
How would you know? You haven't tried.
No, my grog. I don't think he'd like that. No, my grog. Those things really don't go together. 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 No thanks. Give me a grog over this stuff any day. No thanks. Give me a grog over this stuff any day.
I are confused. I have no idea. I have no idea. Not a single clue on what to do. I'm curious about how interacting with the stuffed pig does anything. Apparently nothing. And it's not just a stuffed pig.
I gave up raw pig a long time ago.
It's sashimi pig. It's raw meat.
I gave up raw pig a long time ago. I gave up raw...
Dudley, got any ideas? What do you mean you're just a chicken? If anybody's got any ideas, I'm open for your suggestions. You haven't tried doing some things in this bar. I'm sure the chopsticks is the answer to that, but I don't know how they would fit into any of this.
It's alive! That was exciting.
I did nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Now my creation is complete.
I could tell you the first step to end your suffering. It's something very obvious but easily missed. So the first step is not just jamming the paintbrush into the system. What else could it be? Ow.
Pardon me.
Yes?
Thanks for your time.
Sure.
That was quick. I've already chatted with the customers, but they didn't do anything.
Excuse me, miss. Miss?
Can I help you?
Can you recommend something from the menu?
Oh, the sushi is all very good. Our chef is one of the best there is.
What's sushi?
Are you for real? Everyone's eating it these days. Okay, it's raw fish artistically prepared with natural ingredients from the sea.
That sounds pretty gross.
Well, we do have a heated dish for the less trendy people like you. Try the flaming scuttlefish.
Can I order some food?
Sure. What can I get you?
What's the special?
Sushi, duh. Oh, and something called the flaming scuttlefish.
I'll have that.
Excellent choice, sir. We're required to say that. Your order will be up shortly.
So that's what I didn't do. Order the flaming scuttlefish. Okay. I get it. We need to stop that under the painting because it's a wax painting and that will burn away the paint. The wax painting, painting wax. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. And also, I'm squirming on the chair a lot because my ass is falling asleep. I've been sitting in the wrong way on the chair, so my butt cheek is going to sleep. It's very painful right now. Well, it's not painful, but very uncomfortable. Just call that the Viking funeral. It will be for the painting because, well, I'm going to destroy it. So I should have the microphone in front of me, not to the side of me. Alright, let's wait for the proper moment. Damn it! Damn it, too late.
Uh-oh. I better move before he sees what I did.
Sacre bleu! I do not understand. Why do the boats keep stopping? What are these brushes doing here?
Unless I need to stop it and stop that in here?
Sacre bleu!
Sacred blue.
Okay.
Get!
Okay. Talk about your glitches. There she blows. Not gonna be easy. I hope you guys don't mind me if I am sitting like this. Too early. Right. First too late, then way too early.
Okay, I'm leaving.
Get out of that kitchen! Get!
What? Who?
Sacre bleu! I do not understand. Why do the boats keep
Just
stopping?
skipping
What
the lines
are
is
these
making the
boats?
game broken.
Look!
I think I need to leave the area to fix all these.
Oh, oui, oui. Ah, fix it again.
Oh, oui, oui. Oh, oui, oui. I'm actually gonna play it safe and...
Sorry.
There was nobody there and you went out of your way like the waitress was there or something. This game is so broken. But then again, it's also the emulation because it's not working properly, so it causes the game to glitch out a lot more. A lot more than normal. Oh, the flaming scuttle is not here anymore. Damn.
Excuse me, miss. Miss?
Can I help you?
Ah, his neck went the other way around.
Can I order some food?
Sure. What can I get you?
Do you have anything that's cooked?
Try the flaming scuttlefish. It's the only thing that isn't served raw.
I'll have that.
Excellent choice, sir. We're required to say that. Your order will be up shortly.
Now we can hear it. Don't mind me, lady. Just hanging out with a paintbrush. Almost perfect.
Oops, sorry.
Sacre bleu! I do not understand. Why do the boats keep stopping? What
Because
are
I keep
these
stopping
brushes doing here?
Well, no, in this game, that has to be super perfect, Jace. That's not enough.
Oui, oui. Ah, fix it again.
Has to be perfectly right under it. Well, he went there back there fast. Elders, do I also need the grog? I'm thinking I might need grog.
Oops, sorry.
No, Guybrush! God damn you, stupid. Stupid game.
Uh-oh, I better...
I'm out of here.
Sacre bleu! I do not understand. What?
Let's go grab another can of grog. Back to the base, back to the base. Oh.
Good afternoon, citizen. I'm Melee Island Governor Elaine Marley, and I'm running for re-election.
Good for you. At least the paintbrush is still
I've
there.
got nothing to paint on.
I wasn't trying to use it or anything.
Excuse me, miss. Miss?
Can I help you?
Can I...
Shoot.
Do you have...
Truck X. We're
Excuse me, miss, you're kinda in my way. Thanks for being in my way, miss. I'm gonna miss my boat now. Move your skirt. Not that she needs to get naked or anything. I want her to move away. Further away. This puzzle is super annoying. There's nothing more annoying than a timing puzzle. And a timing puzzle in a very broken game as this is. Thanks to the emulation I'm working on. God damn it.
Oops, sorry.
Sacre bleu! I do not understand. Why do the boats keep stopping? What are these brushes doing here?
I'll just stand over here.
Oh, oui, oui. Ah, fix it again.
Ah, oui, oui, oui. Everybody else having fun. And I am. Those are great.
Oops, sorry.
Why? There was nobody there. Why does the game do that to me? I hate this game. I hate this emulation. I hate everything.
Sacre Pardon? What?
I especially hate that fake accent.
Oh, oui, oui.
We're probably gonna be
Fix it again.
probably gonna be stuck here for eternity.
Oops, sorry.
No, he's apologizing to the invisible waitress who is not
Oops,
there.
sorry.
See? There's nobody there.
Oops, sorry.
But he thinks the game thinks that the freaking waitress is
Oops,
there.
sorry. Oops, sorry.
See?
Oops, sorry.
There's nobody there. But the game is thinking that she's there, but she's not. God damn, this is a broken piece of crap.
Oops, sorry.
I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna come back in. We're gonna save. Always look on the bright side of life. Yeah, the bright side of life at this point is playing a better game. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save after we get the food.
Excuse me, miss. Miss?
Can I help you?
Can I order some?
Shoot.
Do you have?
Then
I'll wait for her to go away. Once she has gone away, far away, I'll get off the bars.
There appears to be a minuscule meal set on this silly square-shaped tray. I wouldn't feed a squirrel. What's the point? Aw, how cute. Little itty-bitty boats floating around carrying itty-bitty pieces of something that appears to be edible. There's some sort of mechanical stuff under the water that's making these boats go.
Don't tell me she's stuck there. Now we know why it keeps failing me putting the paintbrush on the propulsion mechanism. Because she literally is there, stuck. Go away, please.
Excuse me, miss.
I'll be right with you. Why don't you have a seat first?
Why don't you get off of my face? You're literally in my face. You're making this a lot harder than it should be, lady. Thank you. And that she's out of the way. All we have to do is wait. Hope that this works this time. Because if it doesn't, I'm going to be missed. Perfect. That's perfect.
Oh,
the blue. I do not understand. Why do the boats keep stopping? What are these brushes doing here?
Frog monkey, is that funky monkey? There we go. Get it.
Whoa! Mon Dieu! Brilliant. She is fixed.
There's the map.
Oh no! My beautiful painting! She is ruined! Hey, you might as well take it. It is of no use to me now.
Okay. I guess we asked for it.
It's a painting from Meat Hook's Blue period, depicting what appears to be the entire Tri-Island area.
Cool. That's funny. Because it's the blue period. Like that one famous artist had a blue period where they painted everything in blue. What do you mean save? You don't need to save here at all. Blip, blip, blip.
It has recently come to my attention that my opponent, Charles...
Where should I go now? Maybe I should show the painting to me and Hook. Maybe he can help with it. It's his painting.